You require death. Would you like an insta-death?
Alexander decides to get closer to the undead creature.
We can go for an insta-death.
A decision that was definitely not one of his best.
There you go. Does that make you feel better?
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.
We knew that was coming. Okay, I love that this one's straight in. Right, let's try and... we need to talk to these two without suffering from insta-death.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
There we go.
I am Queen Ilaria of the land
The
of
Queen!
the Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Califan. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier. Like a viper, he snuck in.
Oh no, the vizier killed them!
Asleep.
Shocked
Now my
Pikachu
husband's
face.
soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Okay, so he won't
Our
speak.
daughter, have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
It's always
I
Grand
am glad
Viziers.
to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wazir. Cassima needs you too.
I like that he doesn't have a plan for
This
this
is the
yet.
realm
Just
of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter,
turn up and make it up as you go along.
the only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot take the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Okay, now we have a ticket.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Okay, let's try not to walk into those two.
Alexander is standing on the surface of the realm of the dead. The barren, surreal landscape is cold and grey. Twisted shapes loom on the horizon.
Oh, come on, it's still nicer than Milton
The
Keynes.
surface is haunted by the ghoulish shapes of the undead and by the chained, tormented spirits of mortals unable to rest in peace.
Okay. This way? I don't know, it feels like this way. Yep. Well, you feel like someone I could talk to? Let's try you.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Son.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way.
Yeah!
My poor Ali.
That is definitely Ghost
Is there
Boobs.
anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him,
Ali.
tell
We're looking
him
for
that his
ghostly
mama is
Ali.
waiting for him here.
And Mama is waiting for
By
him.
this kiss, he'll be
N-
able to
don't-
find
don't
his
say
way
anything.
to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my
Have we seen a
Ali.
ghost yet? Prince Ali, ghostly ears. Ali the ghostly. Oh, for fuck's sake! Move, 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 move! Jeez. And why does the shambling zombie look like a pirate?
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Okay. We know this screen.
Please. Next.
Let's go talk to him.
Get one of those tickets?
The skeleton with the tickets must not approve of Alexander's less than ghostly looks. He refuses to give him a pass.
Okay.
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please let me pass. Tickets only.
So what happens if we just try and go through?
The skeleton at the door seems quite determined. Alexander approaches the entrance to the underworld.
Ticket, please.
You want to try again?
Alexander
Nah, it's just not going to let you.
Ticket, please.
A large key ring containing a skeleton key hangs from the waist
Skeleton
of the skeleton
key.
to the left of the path.
So I partly know the bits of the puzzle here. You'll like this.
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind
It's not the
him
bones
of?
on the ground that remind you of something. It's the bones on the over here that remind you of something.
Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin
Xylobones.
to chant, then to dance.
And yeah, it's going to be them bones. Also, does that not feel a bit insensitive? I mean, you don't expect the chorus line, but you appreciate it.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
Okay, pick that up.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Skeleton key. Let's go have a look at it.
The skeleton key is made out of small bones.
Ah.
The ghostly ticket reads, "Admit 1."
Okay.
I have a ticket. Oh, on.
Next. And we didn't die. So, simple things I haven't tried, like...
Alexander slips off the path and
Ah.
plunges into the river Styx.
I never tried that before.
As soon as the water touches his skin, Alexander's mind and body go numb. He sinks like a lifeless stone.
Are you happy? You just went through there!
Hey, what?
But he's missing his key this
The
time!
river Styx.
That's a nice touch. So you can die. Okay. Let's have a look at this dude.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path.
Okay.
The knight is wearing
one black gauntlet.
There appears to be some writing on the gauntlet, but Alexander can't quite make out what it says.
Let's take the gauntlet.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath.
Well, that's nice and clear.
Zounds, that sounds serious.
Okay, back to our dude.
The knight's skeletal hand seems bare without the gauntlet.
I mean, yeah, it will seem bare.
The knight is wearing an old, tattered ribbon. It must have once meant much to him as a sign of his lady's favor.
We'll grab that too.
So old, it would crumble at Alexander's touch.
Or maybe not. We're not going to take that. So this is the knight that you hear about that came to challenge Death to restore his lady. That gauntlet's the one that he was going to challenge Death with, and clearly never got to. Why he quite perished here is not... You don't quite... Why? He looked like he was doing fine? Ah. Because this could be the reason why.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to. The spirits of the newly deceased make their final journey into the depths of the underworld.
We all know how this goes?
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead.
Really?
Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
How's that for balance?
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
Okay. Shout at me if you want levels changing. Usually shouting at me it's too high. Okay. We have a ferryman.
Charon's boat is an unearthly vessel. It bears a huge skeletal prow for slicing through the river Styx.
Cross the ferryman's palm with...
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
And off we go. I'll admit, when we did this originally back in 1996, we whizzed through this section. Karen, apparently now, mostly because we knew, we have our family has a relatively decent knowledge of these stories anyway.
The large wooden gate at the end of the path is closed. Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
So these weren't new concepts to us.
What
The Land of the Dead was some of
has
the easiest
awakened
puzzles.
my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
It is quite Skeletor-gate. Okay. Ready?
Alexander decides to try to force the gate open. Ah,
it goes with the tongue! Licky, licky tongue!
Tickets only. Next.
It must have been love at first bite.
Love at first bite. Up we go. Okay. Should we try talking to the gate? Prod it first.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
Okay.
It has been centuries since I last ate.
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human.
Uh-huh.
I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
Wow, that's
And
just...
why should I let you past, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm.
Oh.
There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall
Riddle time.
something. A trick. Perhaps a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does.
He could ask anything.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
I've got an answer. Anybody else want to put an answer in? I'll open it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? No one's have a go? Okay. L-O-V-E.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane! How didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been
I mean, it really
solved.
wasn't hard. I'm
Love
usually shit
is
at the riddles.
unknown in this realm.
That one was easy.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry.
He started
Pass
it!
through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
Okay, through the gate. And we've gone on to the set of Games Master, Series 1 to 4.
Excuse me, I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards escort Alexander to the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh?
He has knobbly knees.
If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay.
Okay.
Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
Ready?
There's nothing there that can help Alexander now. There's nothing.
Oh. It is a little Geiger-esque. It said kiss the hand.
Nothing. The souls surrounding the Lord of the Dead's throne cannot help Alexander. The Lord of the Dead's touch
Oh, there we go.
fills Alexander instantly with a numbing cold and blackness.
Death waits for no man. Okay, back we go.
Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you, if you kiss my hand?
Okay, let's have a natter with him.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
Because disco. I know how this can go. Let's slap him first.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet.
Okay, start with a challenge.
Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod and
Connect 4.
challenge like
Jenga.
Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
What game are we playing?
Impossible!
I mean, it was just lying
He
there to pick up.
challenges death. Who are you to challenge death?
I mean, Bill and Ted did it.
A man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead
Nah, that was the
maiden?
guy back there we stole the gauntlets off.
I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls
Battleships!
and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does
This
not
guy
open
needs to put
its
his asking for
doors
Twister.
lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task.
A really low limbo.
Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this.
Okay.
For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear.
Has he tried therapy?
Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone.
I bet he's never dropped a hot frying pan on himself. Okay. So we need to make Death cry. Which means we need a story. Sending him to sleep isn't the answer.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. Alexander is carrying a message.
The message from Cosima?
Alexander doesn't want to involve Cosima in...
Okay, so not Cosima's... She gave the parents gave us a...
Alexander is carrying a...
That's the book from the bargain table.
Alexander is carrying the Mother Ghost's
That one.
The Lord of the Dead is unlikely to be...
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. We're not involving Cosima.
Alexander does...
Uh-oh. Are we missing something? Ah! Yes!
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
Show him himself.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker.
Beast's mirror.
Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now.
And that, folks, is how you end up with cryptocurrency
His is an
and
existence
NFTs.
that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
Ouch.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single grey tear.
Okay, well, the mirror's useless now.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing.
But it's done its job, so I'll take it.
I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed and bring them to me.
What are we going to do with them? You know, we've got 2 souls now. Great.
King Caliphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality.
So they're going to go back to life.
Your souls be more prepared for their rest.
I'm assuming that their bodies are buried somewhere.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the 3 of you back to the land of the living. tell her where it is you wish to go.
Oh no! We need to go back.
Until we meet again, then. I assure you, we will meet again.
But we can skip through this bit.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
Well, the way
It
Alexander
is
looks
never
around cliffs, it'll be about 3
as long
clicks.
as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Okay, we'll go through this bit,
Yes,
we'll go
my
back,
lord.
and then we'll deal with the bit we forgot. Because we need some River Styx water, and this is a one-way trip.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Casima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
Okay. Restore. How far back? Right. This far. Oh.
Alexander,
Ah,
So, play the tune.
the Scum...
And it doesn't skip. Whichever way you look at it. There goes the key. Okay, let's go grab the key.
Alexander...
Yeah, we know, Alexander. We bloody know.
Alexander...
Go get the skeleton key. Go give the ticket to this guy.
I have a ticket.
I have a ticket! We know. Next. Go pick up the gauntlet.
Apparently,
We forgot a thing. So... Also,
Alexander
whoops.
takes flesh.
We know. It does us good to look at the...
The night is...
Go for a walk. Okay. We need a cup of Styx water.
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the
That.
teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin. The realm of the dead is a very...
There's always time for that here.
The realm of the... Alexander is carrying a... Alexander is carrying a...
It won't let me. Okay, fine.
The realm of the dead.
I'm gonna hope I've got everything then. Ha!
Will these coins do
Really?
us fair
The
for
worst cup of tea?
Charon X...
I've had tea in the States. I still don't understand the serve the hot water and a tea bag thing. Okay. Go answer his question. Ugh.
Alexander suddenly.
Go talk to him.
What? My...
No.
Go answer his
And
riddle again.
And if the...
Agree.
My foot...
My first is foremost legally.
Legally.
My second circles
outwardly.
My third
Leads all in victory. My fourth twice
My fourth
ends.
twice ends.
A nominee.
The answer is love.
Thou traitor of the mortal plane! How did...
Yep, because we're really good at this. In we go. Go get an audience. Go make this
Why, if kiss...
dude
I
cry.
seek a...
Why?
We have to go slap him first. I'm surprised that didn't make
did
him
not
cry.
come... Man may...
He had
He... Who?
A man of...
And
I seek...
Seek the souls of the king and the
either
queen.
very...
All three of us weave or not at
for
all.
that-
Make me cry.
This...
Because I've become a cynical old git in my old age. Go grab the mirror. Go stick the mirror to his
If you're
face.
The
He gets upset.
Alex thing. He the sur-
Take it. Make...
He appears to be watching GB News. The mirror cracks because it would rather do that than carry on broadcasting this.
the
He sheds a single tear.
I have... Fine...
Souls. Green energy beams.
And...
Nightmare.
Noah.
It is...
Yes.
Off we go again. Pony. Flying pony again. Flying pony. Colour changing cutscene that would make a lot of sense if it was done on an Amiga. And back to the beach.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Al-Hazred's treachery must...
Oh,
be
you did! Oh, I'd have gone slower. Sorry.
Alari and I must...
didn't realise where you
gather
dropped
our
off.
allies
Oh.
And form a plan. Watch over Casima. Make sure she comes to no harm.
We challenge
We will return
Death.
as soon as we can
Death
to take
challenges
back all
us
that has been
to
stolen from
make
us.
him cry. We
I
hold
will
up a
keep her
mirror
safe until
which
you
tells him his
return.
own story.
Thank you, son.
He's
Your
upset
love
at that
for our
story.
daughter must be
That
deep
makes him shed a
indeed
tear.
for you to have
He
undertaken
goes,
death
gets these
itself
two,
for our
and we're off
sakes.
back.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
Onions and Lego bricks would have done it. Agreed. What gets me is they're all in on us living together as a family, and Casima hasn't seen us since, like, King's Quest Who?